The house on Devil's Hill stands alone at the edge of a forgotten village, shrouded in a perpetual mist that seems to hide secrets too dark for daylight. It is a crumbling mansion with ivy choking its walls and a history steeped in torment. As I stepped through the creaking gate, I felt an oppressive aura press down, as if the building itself bore witness to centuries of sorrow and suffering. The wind whispered tales of a once-honored family haunted by betrayal, lost love, and a curse that claimed every soul who dared set foot upon its grounds. Inside, the echo of footsteps resounded through long abandoned hallways. Each room unveiled remnants of a forgotten era. Dusty portraits with eyes that seemed to follow me, broken clocks eternally stuck at midnight, and personal belongings scattered as if rushed in desperate flight. My heart pounded with each creak of the floor and every distant murmur from the shadows. I discovered a weathered diary tucked away in the attic that recounted the tragic story of the last-era man driven mad by despair after witnessing unspeakable acts within these walls. His words painted a picture of a cursed lineage, and as I read, the presence of past horrors grew stronger, merging with the sound of my own trembling pulse. Venturing further, I reached the grand dining hall, where a table set for a feast lay covered in layers of dust and time. The fireplace, cold and barren, bore scorch marks that whispered of fiery ends and rebirth through my... Here, I sensed the true heartbeat of the house, a relentless, pulsing vibration that seemed to emanate from the very core of the building. The walls began to murmur softly, echoing the sorrow and rage of many souls trapped between life and death. I recall the diary's chilling account as the silence around me thickened with the weight of centuries, each crevice of the ancient structure telling its own story of despair and haunted destiny. As dusk transformed into a starless night, the mists thickened and strange apparitions flickered in the corners of my vision. Fleeting shadows of a gaunt figure roamed the corridors. Sometimes, a faint, anguished cry slashed through the silence. Every sensation intensified my isolation, and the mansion itself seemed to clench its grip, unwilling to let go of its tortured past. With every step, the history of betrayal and anguish grew more tangible, as if the very walls were burdened by memories too macabre to erase. In that moment, I realized that the house on Devil's Hill was a living archive of terror, sentinel of sorrow, whose cursed legacy echoed long after I had stepped away. In the final act of my visit, I found myself in the ruins of a once beautiful conservatory. Overgrown vines and shattered glass welcomed the pale glow of the moon, revealing a garden that had long since transformed from a sanctuary into a mausoleum for lost hopes. The heavy scent of wilted petals mixed with decay. As I stood amid nature's reclaimed architecture, I understood then that the mansion was not merely stone and timber, it was a living testament to the dark forces that had shaped its fate. Departed felt like emerging from a nightmare, yet the chilling legacy of its curse clung to me, destined to haunt my dreams and ignite my curiosity for dreadful mysteries.